Welcome back to Jodi Tiahrt TV on WCOBM. We have a great day here today at WCOBM. I have Derek Perdue here with his teammate, Mike Nicosia. And I actually said his last name correct.
Thank you,
Yay, 10 points for me. I hate last names. I can't even say my own. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are talking today about training and nutrition. Last segment, we talked with Derek. He told us a little bit about his background. He's actually from Michigan. He's a Midwest boy, South Dakota girl here. So, And now we're going to talk to Mike, little Mike over here, little guy.
Everybody?
He's actually going to start training today, his first day. So, yeah.
First day in the gym. How you doing, everybody? My name's Mike Nicosia. I go by Big Mike in the gym. Originally, I'm from New York, but I've been out in Vegas a long time. And I think basically what I bring to the table is a little bit more of a hardcore style of training that is what I learned from myself. I came from a boxing background, then went into cage fighting. Basically, that turned into bodybuilding through repairing for injuries. I found I had a great discipline for dieting. I had great genetics when it came to putting on size, and it was something that I fell in love with right from the bat. I decided that I was going to do whatever it took to be a bodybuilder as my profession, and I was going to take it as far as possible and beyond what was humanly possible. So I use a lot of that training style and a lot of that mentality when it comes to training clients. I think I try to always keep everybody pushing their body as hard as it'll possibly go and test the limits of how far it's willing to be pushed. I met Derek in the gyms, watching him train other clients. It was something that I wasn't used to, but I was open to the idea of how it was non-stop training. The full hour was set after set after set. Where Derek's magic really played in with me was when it came to dieting. I learned that this guy had knowledge that I've never seen with anybody else when it came to the muscles, when it came to dieting, when it came to nutrition and supplements. I trust this man completely with every single step of my dieting, every single step of my training, and it's been a great partnership that we've had.
Thanks, brother.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
No problem, Derek.
Aw, that was really
awesome.
sweet.
I know,
That
right?
makes me want to tear up over here.
I love this guy right here. I love this guy.
So you were actually kind of a stalker. I mean, I stalked him for like 2 years too, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm going to try training with him and see if I can survive the first workout.
I
But let
guess
me
so.
tell you, the first workout, the first exercise, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to just keep walking to my car and be like, I had an emergency. I got to make some protein bars right now.
I had to have them lock the front doors because
He
she was
saw me darting.
trying to get the way out, but she didn't know this. There was no way out.
You know, one of the areas that Derek really won me over, I'd have to say, was when I came to him asking him about an injury that I'd had. And, injuries, they're going to happen in this sport. We push our bodies as hard as we can. The magic of Derek came in where he was able to get me back in the gym immediately. He was able to get me back in a couple of days. He was able to loosen the muscles up, stretch things out, and get to the bottom of what the issue was rather than just masking symptoms like everybody else was. He won me over 100% with that. I trusted what he did. For the first time, I had trusted somebody else with control over my training, and I fell in love with it, and I wanted a part of that team. So, I try to learn from him every single time we go into a gym, every time we work with a client. I try to learn, build on what I already know, and take little bits and pieces from him and just our team and make it a better partnership.
That's awesome.
So how long have you been with Derek? I mean, you trained with him first, and then he took you underneath his wing.
Correct.
So how did that
So
process go?
I've been working with clients for just short of 2 years with him. It was something that I knew enough about the body. I had no doubt that I knew what I was doing there. I just needed to work on my approach of working with different types of clients and different types of people. That's part of training, is working with different personalities and different atmospheres, and you have to learn to adapt for them. Not everybody has the same mentality that I have, and not everybody's looking for the same goals. And we have to learn how to meet what every person wants. Not everybody wants to be the biggest muscle on stage. That's not what they want. Some people just want to look great. Some people want to be in shape. Some people want to train for a sport. And what I love about this is I've been able to actually learn how to cater to each individual, and that's something that I never did in the past. I learned how to put as much muscle on as fast as I could at any cost. Now I learn how to work with people, and it's something that I've learned from Derek. He's taught me a lot about dealing with different personalities, and I think a lot of what we do does come down to listening to people and working with their lifestyle and working with what works for their lives. Some of them are parents, some of them have massive jobs that don't allow much training schedule. Some of them are very limited with what they can do for dieting. So it's constantly a learning process, and we get better every day.
Good point. Yeah.
Yes. So one of the teammates that was supposed to be here today is Lindsay Waters. So we're going to briefly talk about her. Fortunately, she's a beautiful, beautiful goddess, and she couldn't make it last minute. But Derek, how did you meet Lindsay, and why did you bring her underneath your wing as well?
Yeah, so Lindsay and we actually met at a sponsor of mine. It's a place called Protein House.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a local place here in Vegas, in case some of you don't know, that basically kind of caters to our lifestyle of eating. So I met her there, and we kind of started talking, and it actually started out as more of like a client relationship. And then I had acquired a need for a new trainer, and then I had approached her because she had been already training, and the client relationship turned into, now she was working with me and with my clients. So it worked out perfectly. So I'm still, just like with Big Mike, I'm running his programs and taking him into shows, and he's killing it. And I've done the same with Lindsay as well. And I'm sure the pictures are going to be posted. You guys will be able to check both of them out, which is really cool. But yeah, so now I kind of took her under my wing, and I've kind of coached her on some techniques and certain things that I use, certain skill sets. And she's awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
It's great because Big Mike, he made a really good point about working with different clients. That's what you have in this business. Like he said, not everybody wants to be, 280 pounds like this guy, right? Some people they all have different goals. And Mike has a very specific skill set, and then Lindsay also has a very specific skill set as well. And we can match up, clients based on that. Right, so it works really well, and Lindsay's phenomenal. She's really, really good at what she does, and she's amazing with people. I couldn't be more happy with Big Mike and Lindsay. Yeah. It's, I'm telling you, when they say teamwork makes the dream work, it really is that. So I feel very lucky.
Yeah,
to have them.
Obviously have an amazing team. So with that, are you looking to bring on more trainers, like moving into 2018 in the future?
We are. We have been looking. We are looking now for new trainers. So any of you out there, get at me on Instagram, Derek Purdue 8, and DM me. But we're constantly looking for people. But we don't just take anybody in. I will tell you that. I put Mike and Lindsay through rigorous training to be able to just get on the floor, because when people come to me, they expect a certain level of honesty, service. There's a trust there that we create, and I want to deliver the product that they expect and some. So, and that falls back on the person that we're hiring. So absolutely. Just keep that in mind. But if you're good, we will make you better, and if you're better, we will make you great, and if you're great, we're going to make you whatever is beyond that. Okay.
Amazing.
So let's just go with that.
Awesome. So on the next segment, we're going to take a little break here, and on the next segment, we are going to show some of his training videos. I promise you want to stay tuned for this, because these videos are something you've never ever seen before. His style of training, like I said, I personally literally stalked him for 2 years. I'm like, I'm scared. I'll be honest. I was scared. But you have to watch these training videos. I promise you, if you want to change your body, transform your body, you're going to get the results you want. So please stay tuned. We're going to take a little break, and we'll see you in a few.